And so what you will be seeing is the work that the youth have done memorizing their parts and learning about Langston Hughes. So tonight our performance is entitled
Rivers and Ink.
And it is a tribute to Langston Hughes. Before we get started, we will first have Terrence Davis come forward and he will be doing the Black National Anthem for us.
Every voice and sing to love in heaven ring, bring the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let us resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of faith that darkness has taught us. Sing a song full of hope that the blessings has brought us. Facing the rising sun as our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Leave me alone!
Wait!
I'm never going back there again.
You can't quit school.
I'm tired of everybody making fun of me. Here's the diary. He's a lame. They read my poems to everybody and make fun of me.
They're just jealous of you.
Jealous of what?
Because of who you are. You write creative stories and cool poems. It's your dream to be a writer and let people kill your dream.
They don't have to anymore. I'm done.
It makes it easier.
What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sword and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? Or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like heavy load. Or does it
Explode! Susanna!
when Susanna wears red?
What did you do with Susanna? Who are you?
Hello, dreamer.
Who are you?
I am the dream keeper.
Look, I need to find my friend and get out of here.
Your friend is within the dreams, the stories, poetry. Find your dreams first and then find her.
I went down to the river. I sat down by the bank. I tried to think but couldn't. So I jumped in and sank. I came up once and hollered. I came up twice and cried. If it hadn't been so cold, I might have sunk and died.
But it was cold in that water. It was cold.
I took the elevator 16 floors above the ground. I thought of my baby and thought I would jump down. I stood there and I hollered. I stood there and I cried. If it hadn't been so high, I might have jumped and died.
But it was high up there. It was high.
So since I'm still here living, I guess I'll live on. I'll die for love, but to live I was born. Though you may see me holler and you may see me cry, I'll be dog sweet baby if you don't see me die. Life is fine, fine as wine.
Life is fine. Look, it's the driver, it's the driver.
Hey, I'm looking for a friend of mine.
Are you sure they want to be found?
Yeah, we have to get back home.
Child, you are home. All
This I call the sign Langston Hughes.
Langston Hughes?
Don't say his name like you don't know who he is.
Langston is the creator of this world. He lives forever in his writings. He spoke when he was told to be silent.
Oh, I read about him in class a few weeks ago. He wrote a poem of June the 3rd.
A poem? A poem? He wrote thousands of poems. That's how it came to be.
Or tear it apart. It depends on what he does with his dreams. I don't like him.
Child, hush. He's a kid. He's just trying to figure it out.
Well, Langston Hughes was a kid too. He ain't here to tear things up.
You're a writer, right? You can paint a picture with words, immortalize the moment, take the things happening around you, and make it art. It's a lot of power in you, this life. I look at the world from awakening eyes in a black face, and this is what I see. This fenced-off, narrow space assigned to me. I look then at the silly walls that, in dark eyes and a dark face, is what I know. That these walls that pressure builds will have to go. I look at my own body with eyes no longer blind, and I can see that my own hands can make the world that's in my mind. So let us hurry, comrades, the road to find.
Hey, wait!
I stay cool and dig all drive. That's the way I stay alive. My motto is I live and learn is dig and be done in return. One thing about Langston is that he loves black folks, especially black women. See, Langston lived in a time where wherever they look, they're trying to make us feel that black was ugly. They're trying to make us hate each other based on the color of our skin, the shades of our browns. We are all beautiful black women, tell me.
Have you done the spill of Sugar Hill? Catch your gems on the CPM trail. Molasses, taffy, coffee and cream. Licorice goes in into a honey brown dream. So if you want to know, bring these rainbows we thrill. Stroll down Luscious. Delicious. Sugar Hill. What? Sugar Hill. One more time. Sugar Hill.
Susanna!
When
Susanna wears red.
That's gonna get nobody's attention? Screaming one word, one name? No, sir.
But I never get nobody's attention anyway.
But look around, we're listening.
I don't know what to say.
Say something about this Susanna you keep talking about.
When Susanna Jones wears red, a queen from sometime dead Egyptian night walks once again below trumpets, Jesus! And the beauty of Susanna Jones and red burns in my heart a love fire, sharp like a pain. Blow sweet silver trumpets, Jesus!
Jesus.
But Susanna Jones would never notice me.
Dreamer,
You, the notebook you have, said help me create this world.
life made me create this world. Heartbreak and laughter. I grew up born black, which was joy and pain. There are many things I love about being black and many things that break my heart.
I think I know what you mean.
We have a lot in common, James. You know I lived in Cleveland when I was a teenager. I published my first poem while I was in high school. I worked and lived at the Karamu house. Produced a lot of my first plays there.
I want to be like that. That never happened for me.
What you say and believe becomes real. You're destroying this dream because of your lack of faith.
I just don't think I'm good enough.
Oh, that's cold. Orange, you the landlord.
Excuse me?
You building these dreams and you tearing them down.
I didn't build anything.
So these are your writings. Landlord, my roof has sprung a leak. Don't you remember when I told you about it way last week? Landlord, these steps is broken down. When you go up yourself, it's a wonder you don't fall
throat is deep with song. You do not think I suffer after I held my pain so long. Because my mouth is loud laughter, you do not hear my inner cry. Because my feet are gay with dancing, you do not know I die.
They lynched a colored boy and hung him to a tree. But that colored boy ain't said a thing, but I believe we all should be free. Yes, ma'am, we all should be free.
Blood on the leaves. And blood at the roots.
I'm sorry.
Where are you going?
It's all my fault.
What is your fault?
Everything. My dreams are in prison because of me. They are dying because of me.
Well, son, this is all a reaction of your world, honey. This is reality. Our dreams can't ignore reality, but we can still fight to keep them alive.
But I can't get over the fear. The fear of people ignoring me. The fear of police brutality. The fear of shootings in my neighborhood. How can I believe that can be remembered? Like Langston Hughes. It's too hard for someone like me.
Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't no crystal stair. It had tacks in it and splinters and boards torn up and places with no carpet bare. But all this time, I've been climbing on and reaching lanes and turning corners, and sometimes in the dark where there ain't no light. So boy, don't you turn back, don't you go down in the dark. For I still climbing, honey, I still going. Life for me ain't no crystal stair.
We have a lot in common, James. I saw my mother work hard. I saw hate. I saw lynchings. I know fear. And even though the ropes have become bullets in your generation, my writings are timeless because they were what I saw, what I felt. We can't silence ourselves, James. We can blot out the bad with rivers and ink.
My dream is to be like a river of life, ancient, everlasting, connected to every drop that builds into me. And I, like a river, will build into others.
My soul has grown deep like the rivers. James, are you okay?
Huh? Dreamkeeper?
Man, get up, you fell off.
Man, my soul has grown deep like the rivers.
Okay, that means we'll go back inside?
Yes, because life is fine.
them one really loud. Like I have mentioned before, we have been doing a lot of stuff with our class, and there's also a lot of things that they have learned. So I'm going to ask a few questions, and they're going to give you all the answers to these things. What is something that you've learned throughout this experience? Whether it's a word that you learned or like a way to be, what's something that you've learned? Janaya?
Work hard.
To work hard. David?
There are no such thing as small roles, only small actors.
Yes. Small roles, small actors. Money.
Be confident in yourself.
Lavelle.
To stretch your ability and imagination.
Good. Tamia.
To project.
Yes, to project. What does that mean to project?
To talk loud without yelling.
Yes, to talk loud without yelling. That was one of our biggest things of getting used to is how do we carry our voice and make sure we're loud without screaming and hurting our vocal cords. Last thing, Diamond.
This is where it's called articulate.
Yes.
Basically what you do is you have to hit every word that you're saying.
Yes, to articulate our words. Can someone tell me what is objective? That's something that we also talked a lot about. Jemiah, what is objective?
A goal for your character.
Yes, so each character represented a piece of Langston Hughes' work. So if you look in your program, there also, it shows all of the poems that we use, which were interwoven into all of our play. So each person who had a poem, they had to figure out who is that person, who am I, why am I saying this, what do I want when I share my poem. So out of all of the poems, can someone tell me what was a favorite and why that poem was their favorite? Diamond?
My favorite one was the Harlem Sweetie one. And so basically the reason why it was my favorite was because it basically explains about black women or just women in general. It don't have to matter on race or anything.
So we had fun too, I feel like, with doing Harlem Sweeties, because it was really a lot of empowering one another and pumping each other up and how we all look. Lavelle, can you share your favorite?
Landlord.
And what was it about Landlord?
Because it talked about how police mistreat black people. It was basically about a landlord, which was white, and he wasn't doing his job of fixing the house. And the landlord was telling him, like, can you please fix my house? And the police was coming, and because the person who had the house threatened the landlord, and they arrest the a tenant and inspect the landlord because the tenant was black and the landlord was white.
Yes. So we talked a lot too about the different connections between the writings of Langston Hughes and things that we saw and that we see now in our lives. So there's also a line that Langston Hughes' character says, where in my generation there was ropes, in your generation you see bullets. So that entire section of when the landlord, the tenant was going off about the landlord, which did an awesome job, they all did a great job. But saying the things that what she wasn't liking and then how that turned, and someone who was not a part of it at all was the one who ended up being arrested. We're gonna go around and you're just gonna say one word about your experience, starting with Z.
Incredible. Different. Unique.
Confident. It's educational.
Awesome.
Inspiring.
Happy.
New. Fun. Exciting. Amazing.
Okay, give them a hand. So as you leave, there is some refreshments that is outside. There's also a board that says Dear Dreamer and there's Sharpie, so please feel free to write on that. If you would like any information about Karamu, there's also some papers that you can fill out to get information about our arts education program, about shows that we have coming up, and things like that. And if you have any questions, you can always grab me. So thank you all and enjoy the refreshments.